Hello, my friends in vinyl record land, collecting world, wherever you happen to be in your part of your life. It's been a while since I've done one of these. However, it's going to be part 2 of the Osees collection here. I did part 1, which was awfully long. I promise this one will be much shorter, and there's a lot less stuff in it too. But this is what I've acquired since the last video. And these are not going to be in any order by date or even by like OCS, Osees, DOCs. I'm going to pull them out by random. So the first one is OCS. Now, I will pull this out of the sleeve, and this is self-titled first OCS album. That's 3 letters, OCS. Released on No Coast last year, 2022. A limited edition of 500 copies. This is the black vinyl version. Originally released by Tumult in 2003 on CD. So this is the first ever vinyl release for this bad boy. No Coast also released several other color variations of this as well as the hard-to-find Zork's Tape Brews by the Osees. About this 3LP set is a long mixture of kind of folk, drone, experimental noise, and works well for me, at least listen to one record at a time. I am hopeful that the second OCS release, which was CD only, will get the same treatment, as well as reissues of Get Stove and Songs About Death and Dying. The last two are selling for a few $100s each in their long out-of-print vinyl format. So this is kind of odd because it's a 3LP set in a single sleeve, not in a box. So you get, let me show you, it is black vinyl, and each side has A, B, C, D, E, F on them. So there's pictures, and pictures, and on one of them, liner notes. So I'm going to put this one back in the jacket. So it's an awfully thick cover so it doesn't get crushed. Also comes with a download thingy, so you can download whatever format they offer it in. I'm not sure. So that was a nice treat, getting the first OCS record on vinyl for the first time. The next on my list is one of the John Dwyer and Friends. That's John Dwyer. People call it John Dwyer and Friends. John Dwyer, Ryan Sawyer, Andres Renteria. This is Posh Swat. I really hate these sleeves, and I'll be replacing that with a regular. This is Posh Swat. Here's the front, there's the back, and it's a gatefold, but more of that in a second. Released on Rock as Hell Records, February of this year, 2023. This copy is the limited edition Green Eyes variant, which I'll show you what that means. That has a clear LP and a black one-sided 7-inch. Only 165 copies made of this variant. There are 8 other versions of the record, half of them with just the LP, and the other half with the silkscreen printed gatefold cover with the 45 RPM. It's an all-percussion improvisation album that didn't jiggle my chain on first listen, but is bound to delight most of the fans of John Dwyer side projects. As far as availability, there is still one version with the 7-inch, that's the Yellow Eyes record, for sale on Rock is Hell's website. All 4 of the single LP versions as of the writing of these notes for this video. That is, move your meat to the computer seat and order your copy today before you're paying huge eBay Discog prices. So this is the inside, and I'm going to show you the record, which is clear. Okay. Posh Swat. Isn't that pretty clear? Been seeing a lot of clear records released. I think that's a popular color these days. And for the green eyes part of it, which I was like, so the clever people at Rock as Hell, hello, do once again, like in my last video I mentioned, do a wonderful, amazing job in not only the product, which is of highest quality, and the packaging, which is, well, this is silkscreen, really cool, but in shipping. It's a one-man operation, I'm told, and it's an amazing operation. So this is the inside, and so you literally have to cut along the perforations with a knife very carefully to release the 7-inch, and then you get the, don't want to show you my download code, the green eyes, underneath the green eyes variation. That's crazy. Reading online on Discogs, people are nervous about cutting into the record, but I made up pretty good. I didn't ruin it. I cut it very carefully. Posh Swat. Silkscreen cover. One of only 165 of this variation. Alright, next up is Osees, A Foul Form. I believe this is the latest Osees of the band, the Osees band, not OCS or A Foul Form. Released on Castleface in 2022. This is the run-of-the-mill black vinyl version, but they released many colors in limited runs. So here is the record. As you can see, black vinyl. Nothing to see here. Keep moving. And it comes with a download card, which you're not going to see. And it has a printed insert with credits. The record clocks in at around 22 minutes of music total. It is fast, furious, and snarling with feedback and screaming vocals, culminating in a final track which is a cover of a rudimentary Peni song. Let me know in the comments below if you like this direction the band has headed. I want to hear from you. So, oh, by the way, if you like this channel, I've never, until the last couple videos, started promoting it, and it's been around since like 2006. If you like it, subscribe, hit the like bell thing, hit the like button. So, okay, the next one, Panther Rotate. Another Castleface release, this one from 2020. And this is the limited edition 3D Panther edition. If you remember my last Osees video, it was the one I missed out on when it first appeared as sold out on the pre-order. However, lucky me, Castleface either had more pressed or some left over from the initial sales because I got this direct from them. I wasn't blown away by this one at first, but fellow fans urged me to stick it out for the reward I will be finding in it. Every spin gets me closer to getting it. So this is why I wanted to see, this is why I wanted this version. It's the 3D lenticular cover. Ooh. Is that not cool? And not only that, It's a split color vinyl record. Some kind of green and clear. Nice, really lovely. I don't know if you can tell, get the effect in the video of the 3D cover. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but it sure is a pleasure to look at. And well, sometimes I don't want to talk about it, but I ended up with a second copy of the 3D lenticular cover. So, on to the next. Now, in my last video I mentioned how much I enjoyed Osees live. This is take it out of the jacket so you can see. Osees live in Big Sur 2020 Henry Miller Memorial Library. This slice of live Osees released by Spiritual Pajamas in 2022. It says 1,500 total copies, and there are no other physical releases so far of this title, meaning this is the record. If you want this record, I don't think there's a CD, I don't think there's another vinyl variation. As usual, I have become a big fan of their live releases. I already said that. There seems to be no shortage of them over the last few years, and that is true. Here's the back cover. This is once again, let me see, there's a printed insert. Just to one side. Hopefully you're not getting too much glare. And I believe this is the only version, the black vinyl version, which, nothing to see here, folks. Move on. Anyway, a really good live album, and I like all their live albums. I put them on and instantly like them. It's just a great experience. The next one, let's see if I'm getting glare. Castle Face and Friends, The Velvet Underground and Nico. Yep, another Castle Face from, this one's from 2015. Originally released in 2012, so this is a reissue, repress. It has Castle Face alumni, the Osees, Ty Segall, and of course many others. I'm no fan of records filled with various bands covering the work of other artists. I have a few of those, not many. This, however, a tribute to one of rock music's most visible icon of the 1960s, was an enjoyable listen. Some interesting takes on the original material. In my opinion, it's done in the spirit of the original. So it basically, the Velvet Underground and Nico, covered by all of these Castle Face bands. Black vinyl, not exciting. So, now we're getting towards the end. So I told you this one's going to be shorter than the last one. Bent Arcana, self-titled. It's a John Dwyer side project, issued by Castle Face in 2020. It came out on orange or this oh so common black version. Really? There's the back. Nothing much to see on the back. So Bent Arcana. It's a free improvisation fusion of rock and jazz, and has an eye looking back to some of the great rock pioneers of the 1960s and 70s, with the other eye towards now. That's my impression. So this is the, black vinyl version. Not exciting, but there it is. I didn't have this last time, but I do now. And here's one that I jumped on as soon as I had the opportunity. All right, the Osees Total Control Split LP. I guess that's the Total Control side, and I guess that's the OC side. I don't know. I guess so. Released on Castle Face in 2011. This is the limited edition Yellow and Clear Split. 4 songs by each band, and a welcome semi-rarity addition to my OC shelf. So let me show you what they mean by split color. Oh, it's upside down. is the OC side. That's the total control side. Nice. I think I grabbed this directly from Castleface, even though it was a limited release. And last but not least, but certainly last, is John Dwyer et al. Gong Splat. Another Castleface release from 2021. This is the limited edition Golden Dollop version. More of the free improv fusion that we're expecting from John Dwyer and Friends releases. So that's the front cover, Gong Splat. Okay? And inside we will find the inside printed cover and the Golden Dollop version. Golden Dollop. So if you want to put that on your hamburger, you can. I wouldn't advise it, but there it is. So there's my update to my OCs. It will be growing. I will be doing part 3 someday. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this was a lot shorter than my first part OCs part 1 final collection video. So thanks for watching. My name is Bob. What is your name? Tell me in the comments. Tell me what your favorite OCs record or offshoots OCS John Dwyer. Do you prefer the color variations? Do you prefer black vinyl only? How do you feel about this constant pre-order madness, the FOMO, fear of missing out things? That when these things pop up, some of these records on the pre-order, they're gone in seconds or minutes. Other times they're up for days or forever. But how do you feel about the whole pre-order thing and all the label variations with each release, most releases? Tell me below. Thanks for watching. Bye now.